So. Ah, guck mal. Mit Ihnen hatten wir noch nicht das
Good evening,
Vergnügen.
sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Wow. Er ist uns nicht positiv gestimmt.
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Doctor.
Mhm.
Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
Ein Grund für derartige Anfeindungen. Sie sollten Ihren Ton verändern. Hier.
There is no need for such animosity between us. Don't you think the epidemic is already enough to deal with?
That is one point we could agree on. And
Yeah.
that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital instead of a burden.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
Okay. Wahrscheinlich jemand, der immer noch einen Aderlass führt.
Tell me, Waverly, what do you think of Dr. Strickland's enthusiasm for his experimental research?
Strickland is playing with his patients' lives for pride and glory. Now that, sir, is unethical.
Are you thinking about something in particular?
Harvey Fiddick needs delicate surgery. I believe we should stick to the usual procedure, but my young colleague obviously disagrees.
And are you not afraid that your rivalry with Strickland may be blinding you?
Rivalry? I guess you could call it that. But I will never be childish enough to let my personal feelings affect my judgment.
Okay.
Why do you wish to lead this surgery?
I strongly believe that Mr. Fiddick should not be butchered to test an unproven procedure.
Das ist halt schwierig. Althergebrachte Medizin oder neuere experimentelle Medizin, die bei Glück mehr Erfolg verspricht, aber dieses Glück zu haben, dass der experimentelle Ansatz Erfolg hat, ist schon nicht immer hoch. Es ist ein konservativer... Also links ist ja immer was positiver, rechts ist negativer und unten ist eigentlich so neutral. Aber damit verärgert man auch öfters Leute. Ich weiß es nicht. Also neu muss nicht immer besser sein, aber ohne die Risiken, etwas Neues auszuprobieren, weiß man gar nicht, ob es was Besseres gibt. Es ist echt ein schmaler Grat. Wir nehmen mal den neutralen Pfad.
Other people may say that's too conservative a point of view.
Conservative? And what are you going to say to Mr. Fiddick if he loses his arm because of the operation? Because that's what's going to happen if the surgery is a failure.
Das Wenn ist halt die Frage, ne? Okay. Aykroyd. Halt nichts von... Okay, der zweite Hinweis ist gesperrt. Okay, auf
Thank you for
Wiedersehen.
your time. We'll talk later.
Gut. Wer fehlt uns denn hier noch? Tippets haben wir, Brannigan. Gwyneth, genau. Pippa und Milton, die ja was hatten oder haben. Wir haben hier Clave mit Erschöpfung, wir haben Mortimer mit Erschöpfung. Uns fehlen noch 3 Personen.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything
Na
of value?
klar.
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been
Okay.
looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Alles klar. Krankheiten verringern die Blutqualität eines Bürgers. Verwende die richtigen Medikamente, um ihn zu heilen. Sprich mit dem Patienten im Zimmer hinter Dorothy, um seinen Gesundheitszustand zu kontrollieren. Das ist Mortimer. Mit dem haben wir schon geredet. Ein Verräter im Krankenhaus. Okay, Warte, ich wollte gern... Hier, Mortimer Goswick leidet an Erschöpfung. Hinweise gesperrt. Und seine Mom... Er will nicht wirklich reden. Sein Hals tut weh.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Haben wir noch neue Dialogoptionen?
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
Okay.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
Okay.
Pembroke Hospital may look unorthodox, but rest assured you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reed. It's my mother.
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of. She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
Okay. Okay, habe ich nicht. So, drücke für Details. Behandlung gegen Erschöpfung. Kann ich nicht.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to...
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Good evening, Doctor.
Okay. Okay. Gesund.
Goodbye, Miss.
Ich soll ihn doch...
Good evening.
I'm okay.
I have to go now, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Nee.
Good evening, Mr.
Kann
Goswick.
ich ihn
I'm
dann...
okay.
I have to go...
I'm alright. Don't waste your time with me.
Blundering idiot. Will this shift never end?
Warte mal, wer war das andere? Clay Cox. Der ist bestimmt draußen, ne? Bedenke, dass dir das Blut vom Bürger suche Bürger deiner Bandstufe oder niedriger und wähle sie mit Bedacht aus. Hier, da ist noch ein Doktor, den ich noch nicht kenne. Hipper. Unbekannt. Was verstecken? Die
How can I
belauschen.
be sure I'll not find your unconscious body in the house again?
I promise you, you'll not find my unconscious body.
For God's sake, how can you say such a thing?
How can you refuse to listen? I tried to warn you for so long.
No, I won't let my only son die. You promised me you'll stay alive.
Your son lied to you, like the whole world lies to us.
Okay. Hatte vor, sich das Leben zu nehmen. Okay. Wo ist denn der Clay?
Perhaps I should have considered the offer.
Ist der gar nicht mehr hier? Doch, da.
Good evening, Mr. Cox.
Dr. Reed, still working.
And why is that?
People who don't sleep at night always see more.
Okay, ich kann jetzt mit ihm reden.
Do you ever think about that poor fellow I saw you push in the water?
The wound he gave me will make sure I don't forget him. Still fucking hurts. Boss had cut me good.
That man was determined to murder you. You almost died.
What a surprise. The first time I met him, he nearly shit himself. Fucking coward. I guess revenge gives you balls.
What did he want? Revenge?
I recently had to kill his brother. Poor arsehole thought it would be easy to return the favor.
Wir sind ein Monster.
Perhaps you're right. Maybe only the strongest will survive in these dark times.
If there must be only one, in the end, make no mistake, I'll be the winner.
Okay.
How is your hospitalization going, Mr. Cox?
This is a shitty place with shitty staff. But as long as I'm treated all right, I'll be fine.
Okay.
What's wrong with the Pembroke staff?
That bastard you sent to bring me here, Milton, I thought he was going to break all my bones before I reached my bed.
I see. Any other smart comments?
The nurses aren't too ugly. Especially that foxy one, Nurse Crane. Pretty brunette, tough attitude, oh, I like that.
Okay.
What's wrong with the hospital?
Come on, Dr. Reed. The place is a dump. Smelly, sad, and dirty.
But you're alive thanks to the efforts and dedication of the staff here, aren't you?
What are you expecting, a medal? I thought that saving lives was just part of the job. Must be an unsatisfactory profession at this time, I'm sure.
Okay. Persönliche Fragen.
How long do you think you can escape the law, Clay?
I know this city like the back of my hand, Doc. I know its streets, who to pay, who to avoid, and who to bully. I won't get caught.
Okay, irgendwann sind sie dran. Wir müssen alle für unsere...
If blood and violence is all you understand, I'm sure it won't be long before you meet them, Mr. Cox.
I ain't afraid of death. I don't hide who I am.
Okay.
I live my life honestly, which is more than I could say for most folks.
And who are you then?
I'm the leader of the Wet Boot Boys. One day I'll leave this shitty place and punch in the face all who thought I would not come back.
Neuer Hinweis. Okay. Der hatte weiterhin Anführer. Das Schlimme ist, die Gang denkt... Warum kann ich ihn nicht... Warum kann ich ihn nicht heilen?
I'll leave you.
Okay. So, ich suche... Hier ist Milton. Hallo Milton.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Na klar.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
Oh
I'm sorry,
Gott.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
Versteht man. Kann man ihnen nicht mal vorwerfen.
Do you know that Nurse Hawkins is thinking of leaving the hospital?
That's not a surprise. We've talked about it already.
Does it not bother you?
Sometimes I think she may be right. We should run away while we can. Question is, where can we go? Where is it safe?
Nachvollziehbar.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin color that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good.
Sind ein Paar.
Take this money anyway, to remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
Ah, okay.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Ja,
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running?
ja,
There's
ja.
nothing wrong with what we're doing.
Ich würde auch dem keinen Strick draus ziehen.
I'd like to see your...
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable...
So. Nee. Nee. Wie viel haben wir denn? Wir haben 100. Warte mal, ich guck erstmal. Verkauf, Waffen, oben, nein. Nein. Hier. Zigarettenetui. Noch eine Uhr. Wir verkaufen erstmal, damit wir ein bisschen Stuff haben. So. Den Griff nehmen wir. Das nehmen wir auch. Aluminiumpulver, Aluminiumfragment. Schmiermittel. Ich weiß gar nicht, was ich alles benötige. Aber gut zu wissen, dass wir bei ihm halt handeln können.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that
So.
Callaghan fella.
Geh mal nochmal zu Mortimer und rede mit ihm über den Selbstmordversuch. Vielleicht tut ihm deswegen die Kehle weh, weil er versucht hat, sich zu erhängen. Dorothy. Können wir nochmal
Dr.
reden?
Reed, may I help you?
Allgemeine Fragen über
What
die
can you
Epidemie.
tell me about the epidemic, Nurse Crane? I've been out of touch since I've come back to England.
Everyday folk don't know how bad it is. The papers certainly won't tell them. Not as long as the war is raging on, anyway.
News on the front stated that the Spanish flu was under control, at least in Britain.
Ja, das sieht hier nicht so
It
aus.
seemed to be for a while, but that was only last summer. It returned with a vengeance just over a month ago.
What can you tell me about our patients here at Pembroke?
This hospital was founded to help the East End poor and needy. But since the war and the quarantine, we've had all manner of folk.
Can you be more specific?
Well, veterans, the elderly, dock workers. We even have a few mental patients. If there's space, we take them.
Okay.
For how long have you been working here, Nurse Crane?
I first volunteered at the Pembroke in 1911, a few months after Dr. Swansea was appointed.
And before you arrived here?
If you must know, this was my first job.
Well, Dr. Swansea certainly has confidence in your abilities. Are you in charge of the nursing staff?
Not in an official capacity, but the Pembroke doesn't always work above board, so to speak.
What about medical protocols?
Dr. Reed, we don't have the money and resources here at the Pembroke like they do in the West End. We do what we can.
Dienstplan.
How is the duty roster organized?
Everybody works until they can't. If there's time, they'll eat a meal and shed a silent tear.
Ja.
I'll see you later, Nurse Crane.
Das klingt nach dem, was ich erwartet habe. Jetzt steht es mir noch im Weg.
Dr. Reed, may I help you?
I'll see you.
Ah, jetzt. So, Mortimer.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Admit it, Mortimer. Your mother had you hospitalized here because you tried to kill yourself.
Yes, it's true.
All right, then. This is the first time we've really shared information about your case. Shall we call this progress?
Call it what you want, Dr. Reed.
You can trust me. I won't report you to the authorities. My one and only concern is your health.
I guess I should thank you then.
Can I help you in any way, Mr. Goswick?
I wrote a letter for my mother. She was supposed to read it after my death. But I suppose she doesn't have to read it now.
I see. And is this letter still near the place where you tried to take your own life?
Yes. And I don't want any...
Okay, Mortimer Goswicks Schlüssel. Kann ich ihn jetzt... Ich weiß nicht.
I have to go.
I'm all right. Don't waste your time with me.
Quatsch sie nochmal an.
Good evening, Doc.
Da ist nichts Neues.
Your son wished to die, Beatrice. Why did you hide such crucial information?
Are you not aware suicide is a crime? Mortimer could be thrown in jail. I can't let that happen. I won't.
I understand you fear the legal... consequences, Mrs. Goswick. But don't you realize your silence significantly affects your son's case?
All my son needs is help and comprehension, not judgment and punishment for what he may or may not have done.
Goodbye.
Okay, dann nicht. So, dann werde ich mal mit Edgar reden. Ah, warte, Pippa.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Pepper, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes, Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke. But we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
naja, ich sag mal, jemanden zu haben, der einen den Rücken frei hält in solchen Zeiten der Epidemie. Why not? Warum sollte man das?
What steps are you prepared to take to feel more useful?
I don't know yet. My sister believes that the real fight is in the streets nowadays. Maybe she's right. Maybe this is what I must do.
And what about Milton Hooks? Does he share your point of view?
For Milton, any change means more comfort and more peace. I disagree.
If you feel that saving lives is not useful enough, perhaps it means that you've lost faith.
On the contrary, my faith has never been stronger. Maybe we are all just too proud to face up to the fact that science cannot compete with God.
Oh, ja.
Goodbye now.
So, gut, das haben wir.